Wholeness, you two. Happen now, all is now. It's a gift to be in the present. First stage, signing back in here. Putting out my perception into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. Okay? You are now tuning into the mind of an algenic moon. And Horus will be transiting the 5th house as I do this video. Okay? So this is going to be my continuation on Jupiter. So my last video was Jupiter in Capricorn. Right here, we went over the 10th space in the sky, where Capricorn gets birthed from. And next is going to be Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius is the 11th space in the sky. Okay? And yeah, this is where the Aquarius, if you have a moon in Aquarius, if you have a sun in Aquarius, the flight's way of saying it would be that you are an 11th house person. So for example, me being a sun in Sagittarius, this is where my sun would come from. So the flight's way to say that would be I am a 9th house person. Okay? So, yeah. Next, but this is going to be Jupiter though. So, yeah, Jupiter. Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay? So, again, Jupiter is your planet of knowledge and wisdom. Okay? We all have knowledge and wisdom. You just have to look at your Jupiter placement to know what you have knowledge and wisdom on. Okay? So, yeah, when Jupiter comes into Aquarius, this is my placement, so you will have knowledge and wisdom and things that has to do with the age of Aquarius. Knowledge and wisdom that has to do with spirituality, esoteric knowledge, astrology, things that have to do with uniqueness, with Aquarius having that Saturn influence as well as that Uranus influence. Okay, so that Uranus influence is being about rebelliousness and uniqueness and individuality. Okay, so when we're talking about Aquarius, it's like, now in my channel, when I say spirituality is individuality, because we're all individual spirits. Okay, so yes, yeah, we're all individual spirits, and I'm just leave it at that. But when looking at Aquarius, this is how we interact this uniqueness with it. Okay, so this is how Aquariuses are more seen as a unique individual, not always fitting in type shit, and is more even a detached sign. Aquarius is more detached, so it's more detached. And as I speak, we got transiting Saturn entering Aquarius. Transiting Saturn is like about 29 degrees, so I am feeling Saturn, the influence, of transiting Saturn being in Aquarius as I make this video, because it's almost in that cusping area. Okay, so yeah, Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay, so yeah, I was saying is dealing on esoteric knowledge, when dealing out far out knowledge, anything that expands. Okay, because we're now getting closer. So as I'm doing these videos, it's like, like I say, I make videos to expand, the the collective consciousness. I'm also expanding my consciousness as I'm making these videos, you know. So we're getting closer to the, 12th. So Aquarius being far out, dealing with unfamiliar things, unfamiliar, people, places, and things. Yeah, let's look at you see, it's also dealing with communication, being that air sign. When we look at, let's compare Aquarius to where is it, Gemini here. So unless if we make that trine, this is the trine signs for Aquarius would be Libra and Gemini. Okay. So with Aquarius, yes, also dealing with communication. All the air signs dealing with communication. So most definitely with Jupiter and Aquarius, most definitely, you already like are in the realms more than likely, into the same things that I'm into, and it might filter depending on how, let's say your frequency vibration. But with this here, you're most definitely going about, communicating, with this being your Jupiter, you're most definitely going about communicating on, your own unique way on seeing the world. You want to expand with, your wisdom, let's say expand when looking at your own uniqueness, and teaching about how to, bring the uniqueness out of individuals. This is also, a experience that, Jupiter will take you through here, because, yeah, for example, when I turn on this camera, it's automatically sun sextile Jupiter for me, when I start to, you know and got that, my Jupiter is here, you know so yeah, Aquarius, more bent on communicating though. This Jupiter is more bent on, it's more left brain. It's more geared towards the external realm, you know. So most definitely, like, if you see me in person, like for example, I'm a triple fire sign, I'm a triple fire sign, and you know, I don't really be communicating like that, you know. But it's like, Aquarius, dealing with that technology, it's placed in that technology area. It's placed in the, yeah, technology, science. It could be that as well, and anything far out. Astrology could be in there. Astronomy could be in Aquarius trait. So yeah, it's most definitely geared on bringing out in a fixed way. So being fixated on communicating about things that are far out and that are in, the frequency vibration, the individual. So yeah, with my astrological readings, it's like, I sort of like give you a perspective where it's like, yeah, I you, I have this placement, right? And it's like, yeah, since, I've identified, my, unique, state of being. I'm a spiritually inclined being, I know what frequency vibration that I would love to be, riding, you know. So, I'm able to teach and communicate, in a fixated way, you know, with my uniqueness, you know, on how I see, you know, my reality. You know, me being a triple fire sign of fire dealing with vision, you know, and with these videos, I'm making these videos also a way where, you know, since I'm showing my Jupiter here, my wisdom here, you know, I don't want to say expect, but you know, I do this so I can help other aspects of self bring out uniqueness within themselves as well. Okay? So, yeah. Um yeah, this is Aquarius. Yeah, Jupiter and Aquarius. Okay, so it's we're now getting, this is the 11th space in the sky. Okay, so this is you know, masculine side of Saturn. You know, Gemini being the feminine side. Okay, so this is air, you know, communicating. I don't really communicate like that much, but you know, when I'm communicating, it's on this device. You know, Aquarius dealing with technology, you know, dealing with, you know, astrology, just, yeah. So, yeah, first day signing out. Catch you next now.